Hello and welcome to episode number 264. I'm your host Jimster Gaming and I'm playing OTTD on a huge Europe map. So since the last episode Thursday, what I've sorted out is North Macedonia. So this area basically. So everything is connected up. Wool, livestock, and we have some bauxite over here somewhere. Don't even find it there. And signaled as well. Waypoints put in, all the lines put in. This textile mill in Bitula has got supplies and everything is good. The only thing remaining to do is to get the grain from Vlora, which should be this one, 63. Let me see. Let's put this one on. Naming conventions. And what did we say? 63? Yeah. So that means we need to shift 180 or a little bit more. Let's say 200-ish. So that means grain is there. So 2 of those, 3 of those, and 1 of these should be 195, maybe. Yes. Good. So let's do that. So let's load, full load, and in this case, because we are going over here, we actually need to use this side, which is okay, because we have a I put a waypoint in just for this actually, and we have a waypoint over here. I have fixed that, good. And let's see where we are. There we are. Bitula. No, we're going there, sorry. Delete this waypoint in Ohrid and Skopje mill. Good, so that means we got an extra line, and that brings today's line count up to 38 new, so that's not too shabby. Let's make a group for it. A lot of open groups for the moment. I need to sort that as well. Grain from Vlora to Skopje. Done. Vlora to Skopje and put 3 of these on. Good, done, fixed. So I haven't done much else. I think I put some engineering and farm supplies on. That was picked up in Italy. I don't remember if it was in Rome. I think we had some that I just sent. This one, yeah, for example. So this one is doing total cargo engineering supplies, and I think there's a farm supply one here as well. Yes, because there's just a bunch, an enormous amount here, and these are much more needed somewhere else. So they will be taken, I don't remember where, but over to the Balkans somewhere anyway. Yes. So I didn't do much shipping this time, or ships this time, but there is a little bit more I think added. I have the hub over here where we're going to get some wool in, and I'm also collecting livestock here that we are going to bring through the Dardanelles and the Bosporus and up the Danube River to Belgrade and transport by train to Szeged, which is not a very long trip. So that's going to be interesting to see if it works fine. There is actually a canal here connecting Constanza with the Danube. So I wonder if I'm going to put that in or not. I haven't decided. We'll see. But right now they're just using the normal river as it is. Anyhow, so let's unpause the game. Boom. And the first thing that happens is that someone is going to complain. Which one is first out? Citizens celebrate. First trains arrives in Timisoara pit. Okay. So we have an issue in Glogov. Yes, and this is related to this junction for some weird reason, because it is flowing okay down here, this way as well, and also this way, but it's completely stopped going into it, which I'm not exactly sure why we have that issue, but anyway. This one is allowed to leave, so that's at least something. And Bristol, that's not a new phenomenon. What's this? Legnica, that should be related to this, because Legnica is just over here somewhere. There. Because I have signaled it up. I don't have an issue with that. So therefore it's a little bit weird. Because this one just continues all the way into Wrocław and further on, which ain't that great. Let's see if we can improve this a little bit, maybe. It's not going to help because this is not what the problem is all about this time, but well, who knows. It might end up being slightly better, and everything that could be slightly improved is just great. So let's do that. So this one is leaving, that's good. That means someone is allowed to come in, that's this side, that's good. And these are slowly moving. This seems to be really difficult. I was actually going that way, okay. And a little bit of the problem is that every train has to stop here, basically because of the rest of the traffic, so it doesn't really flow very well because there's a little bit too many, and then they start clogging because the flow disappears. But this one is of course going that way, and I'm going to leave this one there so the other one gets the chance to go first. Now it can go. Because now it's empty here instead. So I'm going to wait for... Oh, I can't put an extra signal, a pre-signal here, because that's going to cause a lot of problems. So that's not a way forward. Because as I said, there's not really any issues in this direction here. It's just the other stuff that is problematic. If I block this one, just to make sure that we get the next one through, but that one will of course go this way. No, it didn't. That would have been most typical. This one is going that way, okay. So let's wait for that one to get through as well. Just to speed the flow a little bit. It's a long queue. But when they can flow as they do now, it's much better. So therefore, I might do a solution where you put a third rail to get into Cottbus. That would actually not be a bad idea. Let's do that. Because there's no waypoints, it doesn't really matter. I'll just do that. Put this one on there. Let's see. Because this one just needs to get over there, really. Pause. Put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. That should help. So let's just release that one now. Because as I said, the issue isn't here going out. It's here and here. So now it's just backing up like crazy all the way to Schwett under Oder. But it should get better from this solution, because it means that a lot of trains will be able to go the other direction. This one of course is going to do a right turn, which it did. Worked like a charm. And we now have nothing waiting here. They are instead queuing up down here. Okay, yeah, whatever. Good. Kind of sorted. Let's see how we are doing down here now. So we kind of blew it by making that silly bridge before, but it is at least moving. Oh, sorry. We should check on the oh, sorry, here it is. Check on the finances. I'll be soon right back with the finances. So as you can see, the profitability went on a little bit to 66, which is the lowest we've had, I believe. And the track per train is down to 88, which is also the lowest, I believe. And that's not so great. Train profitability is a little bit down. Road is down to 93 for the first time, and ships are at 38, which is a little bit down from before, but it was a little bit even worse earlier, a few years ago, so not too bad. So yeah, we're still making a lot of money, so whatever. Back to the episode. So back from the finances. Was it good? Well, as I said, we are just making a lot of money, whatever. But it would be great if the profitability stayed up, but it has partly to do with the issues of clogging in some places, and another factor to it, of course, that we have built a lot of new stuff down here that has so far made absolutely no profit whatsoever. So that will of course be visible in the overall I mean, this line was probably built for Thursday, and it has just lost money, right? And let me see. This line was probably made the week before, and it has never got anywhere, so it's just making a loss as well. And it doesn't have any farm supplies yet, because those haven't showed up yet, because they are coming from OTTD, and OTTD hasn't got them in, I assume. And if they have got them in, it's at least not yet. Where is OTTD? That's this one. Yeah, so this one is waiting here for farm supplies, I hope. Not anything else silly, no? Good. So eventually we'll get the farm supplies in, and then stuff will start moving. But that will take a while. Let's sort this one out when we have the chance, because this didn't look great. Bring it up there, bring this one up here. This one through. And that one as well. Just leave it at that for now. Good. And this one. Of course, perfect. Do we need one in between? No, we don't. Good. It's always good to fix those when you see them. So let's continue. This one doesn't have a problem because it's out driving. This one has a problem though. Würzburg. Here we again have one of these. I wonder if this is related to the Garayena problem, but we ended up in this problem instead. Because there's so many that wants to get through here. I wonder if we still have... I don't think we have any trains going the wrong direction anymore, so that's at least something. It's just a lot of stuff that wants to go through, and because the place over there declogged, that means that everyone else wants to move as well. So all the traffic was just moved somewhere else, more or less. So that's good to know. I wonder if we could do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we can't really do that. We can actually put one of these on, because that means a little bit earlier release. But I don't think it's going to help much because the clogging is down here. And it continues. Okay, it stopped there, interestingly enough. But there's also some clogging going on down in this direction, so yeah, we'll see what we do, but for now this should work. I could possibly fix something there, or no. Let's just see what happens. It will sort itself out, I hope. So let's just ignore that one, and that one, and that one. This one, that one. This is Cottbus. Now we have the stop here instead, because we were putting a lot of extra trains through. That's not so great. I'm not sure why that happened, though. And Ustim nad Labem, and they are waiting for this thing. So we are now doing a circle with problems. Circle of problems. Stop that one. To release this one first. To get the other things moving a little bit. Have been really helpful. And I'm going to release this now. Oh, this one of course went this way. Yeah, whatever. That means everything should start moving a little bit. That should start clearing this area, because this is clogging everything else up and causing a lot of problems in other bad junctions or busy junctions. So the question is, who is going south? This one is going south. Is this one going south? No, it's not. So that one will have to wait then. So whenever everything else starts moving soon, we start moving there now. That's good. Oh, we have sent something out somewhere. Yeah, whatever. That means this one should move, then this one. I don't have anything coming from that side. Left. This one. No. This one. No. And then we have this one, and then these. Not sure which way this one is going. It's also going through there. Okay. And that one as well. That means I'm going to let those three go through first, because they are not going to clog. They are just going to go through, which is important, because this one needs to wait anyway. So to just fill the station doesn't help. One thing one could do, of course, is to make sure that this track can only go in this direction, but I really don't want to do that. Then you just move the problem here instead. So let's take the last one through there, and we can release this one. See if things starts moving or not. It seems to do. But we soon have the total stop again. And it's much because of the traffic on the other side. Oh, this one wants to do a left turn, of course. And that one as well. So now it's clear here, because this one can't get anywhere, which is a little bit annoying. But it should be able to go now. I can even move before this one gets there, right? Yeah. Good. Yes, so a little bit movement anyway, so that's at least good news. So for Thursday, what I have planned for Thursday is to continue down in the Balkans, of course, connect up Korza, Ioannina, Preveza. So there will be a line connecting here, I believe, and maybe here from this side to Ioannina, and fill up this area, probably the islands as well, and then see if we have time to continue over into the rest of central Greece. There is a line here that is nowadays closed. I'm not exactly sure where it is. it might be around Larissa, which was absolutely spectacular. There is a real life one, that is. There is a YouTube something somewhere regarding that, which is interesting because there is just mountains everywhere, and it's just a really crazy downhill stuff on a mountain slope, where you can look like several hundred meters just down on the side, and there's one really shaky bridge, antique shaky bridge after the other that the train is going over, and the signaling isn't working, so the guy has to run red lights several times because they have stopped working. But that was an interesting one to watch. If I remember, I'll see if I can find it again and maybe put a link to it. Anyway, so that was this episode, and Greece. So until next time, have fun, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.